Okay, I'm going to attempt to do a tutorial on the Gwyneth cable stitch. I think I have enough light, but my camera's just not wanting to focus. So we'll see if I can make it. To start out with the Gwyneth cable stitch, you need your slip knot. I've seen so many people do slip knots in different ways. I just put it around my fingers with the short side towards the rest of my back fingers. I cross over with the short side on the front, and I grab the back piece between my two fingers, pull that down, pull through to pull tight. I find that's the easiest way. I can do that pretty quickly these days as well. Now I'm going to try and get my camera angle right tonight. I'm using a 12-ply yarn for this, an Australian 12-ply yarn. So we'll see how I go. Now, for the Gwyneth cable stitch, you need to do it in multiples of 25 chains. 25 chains will get you 2 of the little puffy stitches. That's my one I did earlier, and that's not it. Okay, so 25 chain stitches to begin. From there to there will get you 2. So if you're going to be doing, say, 4 or 6 or 8, you need to do it up in multiples of 25 chain to begin with. So if you wanted to do an afghan like this, you'd make your afghan as long as you wanted in multiples of 25 chains. So to begin, we start with 25 chain stitches. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I've got my 25 chain stitch. Now, from there, I usually put my finger on the last chain before the hook, and you want to go up 3 for your beginning or foundation chain. So that's going to count as your first double crochet. Then you double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook where you were holding before. Let's count that again. 1, 2, 3. That's the 4th one there. So into that 4th chain from the hook, and you double crochet. So now you've got 2 double crochet at the beginning there. You want to do a double crochet into every chain along. Now if you're watching this video, I'm assuming you're a fairly advanced crocheter, because this is fairly difficult to do. If you're a beginner, I do not suggest trying to do this. There's quite a few difficult things you're going to need to do and understand. So if you still want to have a go at it, by all means have a go. I'm going to go off cam and do this double crochet all the way to the end. So yeah, all you're going to do is double crochet each chain along to the end, and we'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and I've gone and done my double crochets all the way to the end of the chain. You end up with 26 double crochet, including the one you did at the end. That was just the 3 chain up. So it was 25 double crochet stitches you have to do, and then 26 including the chain at the end. Now what you want to do is you turn around and work on the opposite side. So you again chain 3 for your beginning double crochet. Now you want to double crochet into the next stitch there. That's 1. You want to double crochet into the next one as well. So you go 2 double crochets after your initial chain up 3. Now you do a front post double crochet. If you've never done this before, you just yarn over. Now this is the stitch you would normally go into just there. You can see that's the next stitch you would go into. You look at the post below that stitch, which is this here, the stitch itself. You go into the front of it, around the back, and out the front again. Yarn over, pull through that, then pull through two, pull through two. And that's called a front post work. Okay, so once we've done that, we want to double crochet in the next stitch. Now it's not the one that you've just skipped by front posting. It's the one next to it, just there. Now this is the beginning for our Gwyneth cable. Now the fun part starts. What we're going to do is something called, the American terms, I think it's called a double treble crochet, or a quadruple crochet. I'm not sure which term to use, but that's the stitch we're going to be using. Now we want to skip 3. 1, 2, 3 stitches and go into the 4th. So we wrap, wrap, wrap. We want to wrap 3 times. So you've got 4 on the hook. And go into that 4th stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4 is there. So you go into that. Now you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on your hook. Pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now I seem to always get this weird looking large stitch. I haven't worked out quite yet how to stop that from happening, but I don't think it's really a massive issue because it kind of gets hidden. So for the next stitch we do the same. We wrap, 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 go into the stitch, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through the final 2. So now we've done knocking stuff over everywhere. We've done 2 of our double trebles or quadruple crochets. So we need to do the 3rd one. So wrap, 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 go into the 3rd, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. So we've got this kind of, I suppose, diagonal stitch look. But we have this chunk missing here. We've got 1, 2, 3 stitches we missed. So what do we do now? We're going to be going into these stitches. So we're basically going backwards on our work. Now, to do this, you are going to need to go, not using the front side to go into that stitch, but you go around the back, through this hole here, and into that stitch. I know it looks really funny on cam. I'm going to see if I can try and explain it again to be more clear. Now you can see where you skipped those 3 stitches there, because you have this massive gaping hole where there should be stitches. Now instead of going into the front of the stitch like we normally do if we were going to continue along, we're going to wrap, 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 and go, if you have to, put your finger on these stitches to stop them slipping off, into this first stitch here that we've skipped, but we're going to go around the back way, come through the front here, and go into the stitch. It feels weird, and then you can turn it over and see where your yarn is, pull through, and now you can again work on the back like you normally would. Pull through 2, pull through 2, and it's all bunched up at the moment, you can't see very well. Pull through another 2, another 2, and another 2. And we've got that first stitch along the back there now. So again, we've got to go into the next stitch that we've missed, which is back here. So we're going to wrap, 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 hold the stitches if you need to. If you need to turn your project over, do it, because you can find that hole in there. So you're going to put your hook through that hole, and then come back to the front, find the stitch that you missed, which is there for me, go into it, pull through 2, 2, 2, and oops, I missed. Hang on. had a bit of a stitch fall off there. So let me see if I can fix this issue. Okay. Through 2 and then the final 2. So this 12 ply yarn, it just keeps coming open. Oops. Threads. Pull through the last 2. So now you've got 2 of those on the back. And I think I might have gone too far with that one. Might be a bit too big, but it doesn't matter. Then we go wrap, 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 and we've got to go into this 3rd and final stitch, which is now hiding behind this first one. So you do kind of have to pull it to find that stitch, which is there. Again, put your finger over the stitches if you have to. Go into the hole again, find the stitch, go into the front of it, yarn over, and I've done something wrong there, see? Not even I'm perfect. It's a really difficult stitch to try and master. I only just redid the tutorial this morning on it to remind myself. So wrap, wrap, wrap. And it's into my stitch that's hiding. There we go. Wrap, wrap, wrap. Go down into there. Pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. And now you've done your first set of cabling. So this lot is along the front, and you've got the 3 along the back. Now into the next stitch, you need to kind of tie this down. So we've got the last treble crochet or double treble there. We go into the next stitch and double crochet to kind of secure it in place. Then we're going to do another front post double crochet, there we go, and then another regular double crochet, and we're ready to do our second set for another one of these. So I'll just organise my yarn, it's a bit tangled. I'm probably sitting a good metre away from the camera at the moment, which hurts my back. Okay, so we've done basically the beginning that we need to do here. See, we've gone double crochet, front post, double crochet before we start these double trebles. And again, we've got that here. We've just repeated what we've got on the other side. So we've got the double crochet, the front post, and then another double crochet. So we're going to wrap, 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 skip 3. 1, 2, 3, and go into the 4th stitch. Go through 2, 2, 2, 2. And again, I've got that big gap. But like I said earlier, it's kind of hidden. You can't really tell. If you've got a tip for me on how to stop that happening, please tell me, because I'm not even perfect. So we go wrap, 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 go into the next one. 2, 2, 2, 2. Wrap, wrap, wrap. By now you should have really gotten the hang of doing the double treble or quadruple crochets. And then we've got the 3 for that. And again, we've got our gap here with the 1, 2, 3 missing stitches. So we're going to wrap, wrap, wrap. Angle our hook kind of backwards and down, come through this hole and go into the front of that first stitch. Then we can turn our work over and pull through 2, and I just screwed it up. It's hard to look through a camera while you're trying to crochet. 2, 2, 2, 2. Wrap, wrap, wrap. Go into the next one. Pull through. Pull through 2, 2, 2, 2. And so I've done 2 on the back side. I'm ready to do my 3rd to finish it up. Wrap, wrap, wrap. And this is always the trickiest one because you've got to find that little hole that's still left at the front and that last stitch. Pull through 2, 2, 2, and then 2. And so now you've done those on the front and the back again to make your second set. And again, we've got to secure this down by doing a double crochet on this side. And remember the pattern, it's double crochet, front post double crochet, then a regular double crochet again. So we do a front post again. And now a regular double crochet in the next stitch. And now to finish off this row, to match the other side, we just do 3 regular double crochets in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and you do 2, and then you're going to come to that original foundation chain that you did, that counts as your first double crochet on the last round. You do actually need to double crochet into the top of that chain because that's your last stitch. If you don't, you'll end up having problems with them matching up at the ends. So that's that. Now to do the next row. Okay, so now we've turned our work and we're going to start on the other side and do the next row. So we finished off over here, we turn our work, put our yarn around the back, which is the wrong way, and we're going to do our beginning again. So we're going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do the same as we did in the last lot, which is double crochet into the next stitch, that's where I've gone wrong. It's 2 double crochet, then the post. So you've got 3 to begin with, including the foundation chain. Then we go into the next stitch for our double crochet. I'm just making sure I didn't crochet into the one that's for the post. Nope, I didn't. Yep, so then we do the double crochet, the regular one, before we start doing the next lot of cables. So then we wrap, wrap, wrap. And this is more confusing on the next round than it was in the first round. Because the first row you've got those clear, concise double crochets to crochet into. Now you've got these cable stitches to do. So I've wrapped that too many times. Wrap, wrap, wrap. And we're going to skip 3, remember? 1, 2, 3, and go into the 4th. Which is actually not this stitch here, but it's behind there. So it's behind that first cable that comes up. Go into that. So you go through 2, 2, 2, 2. Wrap, wrap, wrap into the next one. 2, 2, 2, and 2. Wrap, wrap, wrap into the next one. 2, 2, 2, and go through 2. So then we've got to go back again and do these 1, 2, 3 first stitches here. So we go wrap, wrap, wrap again, and then back, remember, into the hole. So we go peekaboo, back through the hole, into the first stitch, and then through 2. I'm not having a great time of it tonight. It's this 12 ply yarn that's getting me, I swear. 3, wrap 3 times, Go down into the first stitch, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through the last 2. Wrap, wrap, wrap. Go down into the next stitch. The hardest part of this is going to be working out where those stitches are that you need to crochet into. That's going to be the hardest part. So if you can work that out early on, you'll be fine the rest of the way. It'll just become second nature knowing where they are. You just got to remember, you got to go through the hole and into the front of the stitch. You're not working in the back of the project. Even though it looks as though you are, you do still need to go into the front stitch, front of that stitch. And these plies are really driving me insane. So I keep accidentally grabbing them. Deep breath. 1, 2, 3. I think this is the 4th time I've attempted to do this. Okay, so 2. And this is a good tip as well. If you're having problems with the plies like I am, stretch your stitches out so you can, or your bits on the yarns on the hook, so you can tell where you're going. 3. And then I'm going into this last one here, which is there. If you can see it, it's hard to find. Like I said, if you work out where these stitches are, that's half your battle. The rest is fairly easy. And so we've got the second lot on top of the first lot. It looks quite nice, doesn't it? And then we secure this down with a double crochet. Then we do front post double crochet for your in between stitches, and then a regular double crochet again. And then you just repeat the same process you did with the first lot. So I'm not going to explain it as I'm going along this time, I'm just going to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to try something. 3, 1, 2, 3. Now if I keep, I'm thinking if I fold that material over and keep my hook close to where I'm trying to stitch, I might not get that massive hole. Nope, still did. Oh well, worth a try. Next one. So that's the 3 front ones I've done. I'm going to go back and do the 3 back ones. Through here, into my first stitch. Two, 2, 2, and the last 2. You can tell that I drop stitches a lot because I'm good at picking them up. Working out where it needs to go. Now this is even starting to confuse me because they're all in behind here. 2. So that's the second one there and that's the third one there. You do kind of have to pull it apart to find out where you're going. If you're not running on your maximum brain capacity, it's probably not the best time to try doing it. Which is probably not the best time I'm trying to do it because I'm tired at the moment. But here we are. Now this third one is hiding from me. 2, 3 in there. So I'm going to try and go through this little hole here into that stitch. 2, 2, 2, 2, and secure it with your double crochet. Then you do your front post, another regular double crochet, and there we go to the end. So that's the first 2 rows. To do the next row, you just turn around and repeat the exact same process again, and just keep going for as big as you want to make this project. You could make it as long as you want, as tall as you want, as wide as you want. So that's the pattern. Just keep repeating it. It does create quite a pretty, like, 3-dimensional look. It's quite nice. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you've got any questions, please feel free to ask. Have a great night, everyone.